ladies. So I finally got Casey's new harness. I got Lee's harness earlier in the year from Chimicum Tech, and I love it so much, and Lee loves it. That's kind of the most important. I got one for Casey, and it came today, so I wanted to unbox it with you. Well, like, open the box already. But I didn't open this part. So, this is how it came. So I actually got, with Lee's harness, there's a breast collar, but I opted for the collar part for Casey's harness. And I also got an extra collar for Lee with the attachments to, in the future, connect them as a team. Not right now, in the future. So these are all the pieces, and we're gonna make sense of them. Let's see. So these are the two collars. Here's one. So cute. Here's the other one. Okay. So there's two. Let's see. This goes this way. Yeah. Cool. All right. I'm gonna put these here. I always have help, right? All right. This is the saddle part. And this goes around his belly. Yeah. I seriously, their tack is so beautiful. Okay. I'm also gonna try this on him. I'm not sure if Casey's gonna be just like cool with it, or if he's gonna wanna fight me, or what, but we're gonna find out. Oh, so this is extra padding I got for saddle. Goes here. And I got his in red. So put that on. They have so many different colors that you can choose from for the extra padding. The customer service there is phenomenal too. And also there's tons of vlogs you can read on their website explaining like any kind of question you have. And that'll tell us. All right, these are the traces. And there's two. I'm not sure if they're also called the tugs, but chime in the comments. I'm still getting a grasp on what everything is called. Oh, these are important to have. Depending on what kind of connections you have on your carriage for the traces. Like I got, this is the combo end, but I can these are handy to attach the traces to the carriage. Yeah. Okay. And this is his breeching. This is the little part his tail goes into. And this goes across his back and connects to the saddle over in this end. And this would go behind his butt. This is his bridle. I did ask for red jewels, so I'm gonna have to reach out to them and see if they can replace this part, because that part, simple mistake though. And I got a little teardrop with a little jewel. Very cute. Okay. Oh, these are good. Where are they? Okay, oh, here they are. These are the trace carriers. So the traces go through here, and this goes attached to the back where his like hip is, kind of, where the breeching is. These are, I forget what these are called, but these are when you're attaching the horses as a team. This goes on the side of the saddle. And I'll have to do more about that when I have them all hitched up. More straps to go in between the two. Oh, this should be the team reins. So I already have a pair of single reins, like reins for just a driving single. And when you order a harness, you know, it comes with a pair of reins. So I upgraded for the pairs reins. So one day I could drive this pair. Okay. I'm gonna undo this. There we go. So we can look at these. So this is going to be like super confusing at first. So I know the brown is the hand parts. Okay. So we have the brown. All right. So this is good. So this is the part that you would be holding on your hands, and then each rein splits off into two. Okay? I hope y'all can see this. See how it splits into two? And on here it splits into two. So when you're holding the reins, when you're driving a pair, you just have, looks like one set of reins. But to make it work as a pair, so this right rein, the right side of the right rein, goes on the right horse on the right side, and the left side of the right rein goes on the left horse on the right side. Sounds confusing. And then the same thing with this. So the left rein, the left side goes on the left side of the left horse, and the right side goes on the left side of the right horse. So that's going to be really fun one day when they're both really good individually at driving. And then I'll be ground driving them, and y'all are going to see the whole process. So this is going to be really exciting. So, yeah, let's go to the barn and trial this on Casey. Let's go. Hi, lovies. So I'm at the barn. I have like all the drinks in America right now for me and Jim because it's hot, but I'm going to go see the ponies. Look at when they see me. Watch. Hey, boys. Hi, boys. Yeah. Hi. Hello. Hi. Oh, what good boys. Oh, I have a treat for you boys. Casey, I got your harness. Lee, I got a new part of the harness for you. Yeah, collar part. You're gonna like it. It'll be more comfy for you. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's let you guys out to run. Yeah, let's you out to run.
Casey, they're on the loose. Kicking up dirt like they got no use. Woo! Many but mighty, don't be confused. Oh yeah! They're galloping free with who's in a groove. Lee and Casey, running wild, oh baby. Lee and Casey, never lazy, drive me crazy. Come on now. Round and round.
All right, so I already drove Lee, and it's super wet out, so the grass is kind of like swampy. So it's a short ride, and he loves his new bit. So now I have, I don't have anything here. Here, I have Casey, and I have his new harness that I put all in that bag, and I'm gonna see if I can get him dressed. And I don't know if he's gonna be like nervous or he's gonna be fine, but we're gonna find out. Yeah, yeah. All right. So, oh, I made this because both their harnesses look the same. So this is for Casey's. I'm just gonna clip it on so I know which harness is for which pony. Right. Okay. So this is his bridle. Yep. Yep. All right, I'm gonna put the bit. This is the new bit I got for Lee, and he loves it. So I'm gonna use it for Casey too. It's a good tongue relief bit. So yeah. So I'm gonna put that on. All right. So is this on? Yeah. Okay. So first I'm just gonna see how I can get the bridle to fit. Wait, what are you doing? There. There. Okay. And let's see. Are you easy to bridle? Yeah, you are. Very easy to bridle. What a good boy. Okay, so the first time he's got so much hair. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Let me see. Face me. Come here. Oh, good boy. All right, so I got his bridle all adjusted. I think I spaced on having that recorded, but now I'm gonna, oh, he's so cute. So now I'm gonna take his, I'm gonna take his bridle off, put the halter on, or maybe I'll just leave this on. Yeah, this is how cute he looks. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay, so now, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. I think I am going to take his bridle off and put his halter on so I can get this all adjusted and he's more secure, just in case. He's so good. Look at him. He's so good. Just like that. Then, here, back. There you go. Yep. Okay. There. All right. All right. So I'm going to put my bridle over here. Hold on. The bridle over here. And now we're going to see if I'm actually going to take this apart. I had it all put together so I could like slide it right on him, but I feel like I should put it on in pieces the first time and then work on taking it off all cool. And, yeah. For ya, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So one piece at a time. So this is the saddle part. Yeah, that's for you. Yeah. And I put it on like this. There you go. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Oh, you got a round belly. Yeah, you got a round belly. There. Very good. Yeah, that was very good. That was very good. Yeah. Okay. I'm sure y'all can appreciate accomplishing things with a brain injury. Okay. Oops. Okay. So this attaches right here. I'm gonna have to figure out where I want this, but so let's see. Okay, let's do this on the second hole. And then this might want to be here. Okay. And then his breeching. I think this looks okay. Good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yeah. I think that looks good. Like the height. Yeah. Good boy. There you go. All right. Yeah, you're a very good boy. And I'm going to have Jim fix this. Whoop. So take this, undo that one for me. It's kind of hard to do with my hands. You went on the last one. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, you helping? Good boy. Good help. Yeah. That's your collar. Yes, please. You're helping, huh? Yeah. Look how pretty these harnesses are. Look how handsome. Thank you. Yeah, that's for you. You, this is for you. So what I'm gonna do is, all right. So this, it's all new. So, all right. There. Okay. Yeah, you're so good. So this is what it looks like. There. What a good boy. And I'm gonna grab the reins. I opted for the black reins with the brown hand parts, and it makes it easier for me to see which end I'm putting where. Yeah. Oh, you are being so good, Casey. You are so good. Okay. There. Yeah. Good boy. And your bridle again. Yeah. You're such a good boy. You are such a dream pony. Yes, you are. You are such a dreamy pony. I know. Yeah. Okay. All right. Good boy. Such a good boy. Yeah. You are a good boy. Ah, good. I'll put that on too. There. All right. I know. And good boy. Yeah, good boy. I'm right here. And I'm going to grab my hat. And my driving gloves.
This is my little pony. So now we get you all undressed. Good boy. Good stand. Oh. Good boy. Good stand. Okay. And I'm going to undo this side. And the snap underneath. Stand. Uh. Stand. Okay. This. Okay. All right, come here. Stand. All right. Okay. So I have this. Then this. I know. Okay. Come here. Stand. Stand.
Nice equipment.
Thank you. All right. Hold on. I know, you got a big mouthful of hay. Come here. All right. So not too bad. Some excitement. And yeah, I'll just work on getting him nice and calm. So maybe we'll work on it again tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.